All right.
Okay. I think that like the first trade was pretty bad because like I'm actually not sure exactly what to do in a lane like this, level 1, because like
because of Anivia, or
I mean it's just like like it's like my Galio starts W, which means okay he will like trade with Alistar in bush and get control, but it's not like it does any meaningful damage, so it's not like I can maybe I should just last hit. I'm not sure how to play first waves in this lane.
Yeah, I mean Anivia has 2 options, either E start or Q start, and whichever she starts will determine how you want to play it, right?
Yeah.
And Galio level 1 is not too great, but Alistar level 1 is even more useless. I think that you should not be aiming to reach the Anivia and instead aim to fuck over the Alistar.
Yeah, makes sense.
So if you like look, right? Here.
Yeah, you mean when yeah. I mean
See?
I guess I should be playing closer to Galio, yeah. But
yes.
Okay, so like I agree, but like let's say the Alistar doesn't like just face check a Galio, right? Then do we just slow push, I guess? We just last hit in slow push
Yeah,
and try to
you
base
slow push, and then
on
Anivia,
longsword,
like
I guess.
farming under turret as Anivia is pretty
Hard.
fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And she is forced to use spells, which will make her eventually lose a lot of mana. And you should just look to harass the Alistar, because in the end, if Alistar is too low to engage, this champion is beyond useless, right?
Yep.
So the fact that you walk up here trying to aim for Anivia and stuff, you just enter
really
her
bad.
range for no reason. You also let her get damage on your wave as well, and you tank electrocute combo. So we lose a lot of HP.
Yeah, it
Doesn't
really
matter
bad.
too much, but it's still not ideal. Right now, we basically are guaranteed to get level 2 first, so you're just chilling a bit. It's fine, but does your Galio have trinket or sweeper, or what does...
I'm actually not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he should have sweeper in this lane. I think
Because
when you have control, you should have sweeper always, right?
Yeah, but when enemy support is like standing over here in fog like this, it's nice to know if this guy can ward or not.
Yeah, sure.
Because Anivia was walking over here earlier, and if this guy has trinkets, he can quickly ward, and you can just fight.
Yeah, that's true. But I think it's also not turbo needed because Galio should have control of that bush too eventually when the wave hits, right?
Yeah, but if we could do it right there, we could chunk like 200, 300 HP.
I'm not sure what he
Alistar.
has. I'm not sure actually. Like I'm legit not sure what he has.
Yeah. This is fine. Iron comes.
I mean, but if Galio is really good, if you go back for like 5 seconds, if he's really good, he just kills the melee minion before Ivern comes, and we get level 2, and Alistar dies.
I know that's what. Yeah, I was going to mention that, but
of
I don't
course.
mention it because I see that you wanted that.
Yeah, like that's why I killed it, but then I realized that Ivern is gonna like get the XP, so it's gonna get shared. But Galio had stack, so if he thinks quickly enough, they die for sure, like 100%. Because Alistar didn't flash, was bugged, I guess. But yeah, for sure, he was dead here, no matter what.
Yeah, W hits. So I'm pretty sure we saw Olaf go down to bot side here. So you let it bounce. It's fine. It's just one thing is that with the cannon, if they are good, you should lose this cannon, because you ended up having to W it, and they should just block that.
Tank, for sure. So my question is, could I bounce this differently or what? I didn't
like that's what I'm thinking about. Like, I'm thinking if we could, like with this melee creeps, right? If we could kill it like slower, because like that one you kill it so fast with Q.
Yeah, maybe I could just let's hit them. Yeah.
Yeah, like here you could this. It's not that bad. It's fine. And then now if Olaf is topside, you can keep...
now I shouldn't hit the minions, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now you should stop hitting. Yep. If Olaf is topside now, you can keep playing like crazy,
Yeah.
But since he's heading bot side, and your Ivern wants to start like farming his jungle, I think that letting it bounce is completely fine.
For sure.
But hitting this is bad because now the cannon is going to take damage faster.
The thing is, I realized it was bad the second I hit it, but it was like already kind of late,
Yeah.
For sure, I already knew I should bounce it here.
Yeah, but then we need to understand why did I hit it, right? So maybe after you hit it, you realize you should have bounced it, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah, so then why aren't we right after this fight, right? Right now, when the wave is traveling into turrets, now ask yourself the question, what do I do with the wave? Because then you can't fuck up what you're gonna do with the next wave because you already
Sure.
decided it, right?
Yeah. The
Like
only
just
thing is
think
like
right now.
if I just don't touch it, it just like in an
Just what?
ideal world, if this was like not second wave or third wave, I mean, I'd have enough gold to just base here, right? But since I
Yeah, of
don't have
course, of
gold to
course.
base, it's like I want to like push it in base or I want to like do something. But for sure, the best play here
Yeah,
is
but
to just
then
let it bounce, right?
if the thing is, then you jail out the Alistar. You know, if you just hard push this and you recall, you fixed the lane for Alistar too, kinda. You know, he gets a recall for free here.
Yeah.
Right now, he's fucked.
That's true.
So it's so good to let it bounce right now. So just don't hit at all.
Oh yeah, because if it bounces, he needs to stay to get XP. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he
true,
just
true.
can't recall here. Like imagine you're Anivia and your Alistar now recalls.
You're right. You're right. I should for sure let it bounce.
Like you are so tilted here if you're Anivia and
Yeah, no,
Alistar
he's
just
completely
resets.
because they have no wards and no sums.
Yeah, and he can't get the cannon either.
Yeah. For sure.
So I just want to see if there's a way that we could auto the cannon because that would be the most ideal. But they stand a bit decent here.
Yeah, no, for
yeah, like-
sure they should like tank this. This
Yeah.
is like
Yeah,
the most obvious.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
yeah. And this is a little bit sad. So one thing I'm just wondering here is, so right now, do we have to stand here?
I mean, okay, like here I was just trying to go out of vision for the W, you know, so they won't know where it's
Yes,
coming from.
but
If they're good, then this is not gonna work. So I should just stand topside where Galio is. So if like, I mean, not where he is, but closer to him.
because here to me it just seems like your objective is just this, and you don't understand what's actually happening, like with Olaf and Ivern, like what's happening between those two. You know?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, right now, this is a bad position to be in because
I think it's really weird how the flashless Alistar, who's burned all his potions, is allowed to just corner you and deny you entrance from here.
Yeah.
Because you should just 100% like right now just stand topside of the lane.
Yeah.
And they are not allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
Like Anivia and Alistar is so useless. Like you can just flash and you burn like all their cooldowns.
Yeah.
Like, so I agree with taking the cannon, but just stand topside because right now you force yourself away from Galio. If you now just stood here, you can still get this, but then you can walk up.
Yeah, and then because I was bot side, then I was actually cut off later on the river fight. Yeah, it was
like,
pretty
this was
cringe.
so bad. You delayed yourself 10 seconds now, and now you have awkward way of fighting this.
Yep. Because if
we could fix that by like right now, right? Just realizing like what's happening, like what's actually happening. Ivern is going into his bot side. Okay, and did we see Olaf? Yes. So we know Olaf is inside Ivern jungle right now.
Yep, and Grump.
We know that if we both leave right now, it is better for you than for Anivia.
Yeah, true.
Because the wave.
Yeah.
So you already right now putting yourself into bot side is really bad.
Yeah.
And this is something a lot of people do. They just automatically put themselves opposite of enemy. But if you are stronger, right, you don't need to do that. The whole idea of putting yourself like this is so that you have as much range as possible between you two. And that you can like escape easier. Right now, it's really fucking bad. Just stand topside.
Yep.
Force her to go bot side. If Anivia now stands here, and you stand here, Kai stands here, she's fucked, right? She can't enter.
Yep.
I'm being sent message on Discord that they can't see minimap or something, like your camera or something.
Oh yeah, wait. 1 sec. Fix. Not fixed now.
Yeah, so we reset, we get double longsword. That's good. So yeah, we come back. She still has TP up. And yeah, we get her flash here. For free, pretty much.
I mean, yeah, this is just classic. Like, we have item advantage now.
Yeah.
I think Alia could be hitting wave a bit more here, for sure. I don't remember if he actually dies here or what happens.
Don't
he
you think
does
here,
that.
like,
Yeah.
what, like, right now, once this happens, can't you flash forward and just kill her?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like,
Do we know where
I think,
Olaf is? I guess we saw him, or
I mean, he is not in this lane.
I mean,
That would be really.
I guess if like since they're
And
so
one thing
that
about that too, like
yeah.
one thing about that, if you look here, when you do this roam, right, you could leave a ward. See, like leave a ward in the bush.
Yeah, true.
Because you know the wave is gonna bounce back. So we know that when it's here, we want to fight. So if you just leave a ward right here,
for sure.
you will know if you're getting lane ganked.
Yeah, I mean also they were so desperate to push it that if Olaf was there, he would already be there to help them, right? So like
Yeah,
you
but
can make that.
there's
I
no
can make
reason
that
for
sense.
you to keep 2 trinkets up here.
Yeah,
You
no,
could have
for
just
sure.
left a ward in lane bush.
Yeah.
But yeah, because
But
Olaf,
for sure I could flash. Yeah.
we know that Olaf cannot come from here because we have a ward. So if you just left a ward in one of the bushes before you resetted, that would have been the most ideal.
Yeah, we'll have like full vision. Then we for sure know he's not there. And then
like most mages are so telegraphed that if you just flash their skill shot, you just kill them. Same thing with like Syndra. And Anivia's the same thing. You just flash over her Q and you just kill her. And here you just have kill on her.
I could for sure.
Yeah, it's for sure kill.
And then she's fucked because she has no TP and we can just skip a freeze or just hard push whatever. Like she's fucked either way.
So right now, I agree with hard push if Anivia's dead. If she cannot TP, you know?
Oh, okay, she has TP now. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so like right now she should just reset and just TP back. So by hard pushing, I think you fuck yourself over. I think you should just keep slow pushing. Like I don't know why you're hard pushing. You can't crush it in time. Like look.
But that's only if Galio bases, no? Best case, Galio just helps me hard push and we both base at the same time and we go mid, or what?
I mean, she will still do this. Look. What stops her from doing this? If
Galio, I guess she can always hold it. Yeah.
Yes, she can always do this.
Okay. But if I slow push, then Alistar will be bot lane before Galio, won't he? Then Galio needs to stay regardless to make the slow push crash, doesn't he? Because Alistar moved mid here, but if they say a slow push, he could just move bot and try to hold. Or not.
Yeah, I mean, ideally right now, you are already hard pushing if you want to push, you know?
Yeah.
So I agree, immediately, hard pushing is best.
Yeah, I actually,
but we could just to me, this is like level, it's like what you did with third wave, where you did the wrong thing and then you corrected it. Yeah. And this is like the same thing. Like, how do you go about thinking about waves? Is it just something that you do now right after the fight, or like how? Because I feel like you should already be aware that like, right now, like this is not going to freeze, and I need to crash this before Alistar comes back on map.
Yeah, true. For sure, because like the first one should just be to hard push. Yeah. I mean, now it's like, yeah. I want to deny the cannon, but it's just a bad play.
Because you don't have time.
Yeah.
And even if you want to deny cannon, right? So like if you want to deny cannon, you should still look after the fight. Watch. You should still like look to walk up and start hitting the next wave.
Yeah, for sure. It was like, just
you should not be standing here to kill this. You should stand here so you can hit this faster.
Yeah. I mean, I should just get between both so I can Q to last hit like at the same time and push for sure. It was just not like my decision wasn't fast enough.
Yeah. Because having to reset now is a bit yikes. Because we could already be on the map, you know?
Yeah, it's for sure loses like 5 seconds, 6.
Like she would not be able to crash this if you recall properly. You would be fighting with Galio. But yeah, he also died somehow. Not sure how the fuck. I mean, yeah. This was very, very bad.
Like if I'm back faster, then maybe I'm there with him, and maybe we actually just win the fight, you know. So.
And Eva is not able to crash it if you push and recall fast enough. So we did this round. This was good. And like I said earlier, this should be like your game plan versus mages. Like your game plan cannot be to take plates. It's just to dive them or dive mid.
Yeah.
Versus Anivia and Sigs and stuff like this.
Yeah, I mean, just slow push move and then threaten, right?
Yeah.
And then this was actually done on really good waves, so I got pretty big lead here.
So like here I wanted you to just get bot because I was really afraid you were gonna lose cannon and everything, you know?
Yeah, like
we know the wave is bouncing, but
it
I
was
knew the
like
cannon
really
was really low.
lucky. Like the cannon could have died here, you know. It's a bit of a flip, like it could have easily just died.
Yeah, so right now we're really, really big. So what happened here? Yeah, so this I think was weird. This was the one time where we hard push when we shouldn't, and I think it was really, really fucking weird. So if I look at a map state right now, right, I see my Ivern is pinging for red buff. We see him walk into red buff. Zoe is AFK right now. So wouldn't the more logical thing be to like actually now slow push the next wave so that we can roam on a timer that is good for our team?
Yes, I mean I should also last hit the minions as slow as possible on their tower. I don't need to queue them. Yeah,
because right now by pushing now, we don't have anywhere to like move, and we can't move with Ivern.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
I mean it's just
if you push,
pretty much.
If you push, yeah, but that's bad. It doesn't matter why you do this, right? Of course, it's autopilot because it's not like you don't know this, you know.
Yep.
So like again, right now you're walking back to lane. Look at the map state. Think, what's my next move? Do I hard push and move Drake here? No, because my Ivern is going red, right? If Ivern is now here, walking straight to Drake, then yeah, you would hard push and you'd go to Drake. If he needs the help, of course. So now, no, my team is doing nothing. So let's just build a bigger timer by slow pushing so that we have a bigger window to go missing on and we can make a bigger play. You get what I mean?
Yeah, of course, it makes sense. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's for sure better. Because then you synchronize with Zoe pushing mid and Ivern pathing bot, so then you're all four included at the same time instead of split.
Once you realize that there's no play, can't you go Gromp here?
Yeah, I wanted to, but like I didn't want to take my Ivern scams this early. But
well, I don't want my Ivern to go and start taking Gromp here either, so just take it. Right?
Yeah,
if your jungler isn't gonna take it, then just take it.
Yeah.
Because Ivern doesn't want to go and perma take his camps, he wants you to carry anyways.
Yeah, true. I think what was did I move mid?
No, because there is no play here.
I was just oinking, yeah.
There is no play. If there was a play, we should have moved. So here I said hard push and go mid. I think it's the correct thing. We get kills as well. So this was all fine. Now you're really fucking big.
Yep.
So here, I think you already make mistake. So watch. The thing is, we need to realize as fast as possible whether Drake is free or not, right? So here, when enemy shows topside and they spawn Herald and shit, and we see Olaf walking up, isn't this Drake free?
Yes.
Okay. So, do we need to help?
I mean,
can't we just gank mid?
Yeah, I should go
gank mid or something.
Yeah, me and Galio should just go mid and then we walk top for sure.
Yes.
It's the better play.
Because there is a world here that Zoe lands bubble, right? She actually did.
She did.
She actually did land bubble.
They 2v2, but it should be 3v2, right?
Yes.
Like, I should be there.
Because here, like, so many ADCs can roam. And yeah, like Senna, Kaisa, MF, Jhin, you can all help so easily. So like here, it's just, okay, plays Drake. I agree. Drake is good. Top wave, what's the wave state? It's bouncing to us. So eventually we need to get to top lane. So I think your pathing here is horrible. Because by running like this, if something happens mid, you cannot help. You should run like this.
Yeah.
And then you should realize, well, we can take the Drake without us because they are all here and they're running for this. So let's gank mid. If we get mid control, we can move from mid into top. Right?
Yes.
If Zoe lands a bubble, you just W and it's a kill. Instead, you just go and help Drake with 4 people. Which is fucking really bad.
Yeah. And then even after that, like, I don't need to base and go top because I have nothing to buy, or like I don't need to go long way. I can just go through mid and we get mid price free and then enter. For sure it would be better. Like, because they shouldn't be getting this tower top.
Yeah.
They just shouldn't.
So here we ended up having to burn our flash really fucking bad. So let's see, how does that happen? We see Jace right now, we see Anivia. Use refillable, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I think your teammate standing in the bush is a bit troll.
Yeah,
And now I think you should just leave.
Yeah,
like,
now
you're just trolling.
Yep. It's just like playing with like I could easily die here. He just has
Yes.
to flash first instead of Eing, because it's harder to react to that. If he is first, it's too obvious what he's gonna do. So
yeah, all of this is fine. So just fast forwarding.
Yep.
Trying to remember what happened here. They started sieging, and we push out top. Yeah, and then they agreed for the turret, so we look to fight. I agree with this.
Yeah, it also helps that there's cloud, because the rotation's easier.
Why didn't we?
I misclicked, that's why she didn't die. I think I auto-attacked all of once.
Yeah, but you could have RW'd, no? Look.
Yeah, I mean, I could just W here, you know? Because if, like, I can't RW because I'm ulting on the other side, but I could just W before ulting and then she would die, all the same. I mean, she died to Wukong, but yeah. It's like...
Just fucking use W.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, blue trinket, right? Like, when objectives are not up, there was like 2-3 times where you can just use it.
Yeah, I don't do this enough. It's like, I just keep it off cooldown, just in case, but I should use it more because it's like free, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's free, and the chance of you needing it is quite low when there's nothing happening.
Very low right now, yeah.
Like, right now, nothing is happening, so you may as well just, like, use it, for example, like over here when you were here.
Yeah.
Just use it defensively, because what you don't want to happen is, like, when you guys push now, right? And then you guys are going to reset. They come from base.
Yeah,
so they have 30 seconds where they can run around in your jungle and look for picks. And blue trinkets in your jungle can prevent this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, I agree.
That's why the blue trinket you did here is really boosted, because blue trinkets like that is just useless, because when you're in base, they're going to run like this, and now they just clear your thing. Just place it here, here, right? Just defensive.
Yeah. Okay.
And then just keep it keep it up when you're looking to scout for Baron and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like, this one is really, like, what is this, right? Like, this blue trinket. Like, look. Can't you fucking just, like, what is this? Can't you just use the plant and see if blue's up?
Yeah, true. It's pretty fucking bad.
So Wukong now goes top. Every time your teammates go side lane, just check if they have TP. And then if Wukong has TP, we just play through Zoe. And he does not have TP. Okay, so then the question is, when is Drake? So we take jungle camps because nothing is happening. You were talking about going mid first here. I disagree, because our teammates are not doing anything inside.
Yeah, I think going mid is better if sides are more pushed.
Yes.
But they're safe right now.
But they don't need.
Yeah, they're safe right now, so I have time to do camps.
Yeah, so it's really vulnerable. That's why we should go to Zoe right now.
Yep.
And then now you troll. This was really troll, because if Wukong now is a champion like Jace or somebody who doesn't have hard engage, then you are really, really trolling. Okay? Because, like, what I mean is, they are now, like, look where your wave is. Wave is here. Right? So when it's already there, you should look to turn to mid now. You need to be their own spawn.
Yeah, it's
the faster you take it, the better.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you're still going bot here is so win trade. Because Wukong can now punish because it's Wukong. But if it's now a different champion, then they just get mid push for free now.
Yeah, I mean, this play is only good if, like, the guy rotating, like, if the wave is not there yet and the guy rotating has wave clear, right? But
yeah,
it's Wukong, so we should look for a fight instead of doing full rotation.
Yeah, and now you should just go bot because you don't have wave. Your wave is so far away.
Yeah, this is just wasting time, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I do red here. And then go
Yeah,
bot.
like that's
But
fine.
it could
Just
be a bit
just
faster.
clear everything bot side,
Yeah.
and then they troll on Baron. Like it was so obvious they can't do Baron. So
Yeah.
like that's the thing. Like when we move like this, we should always ask ourselves like, can they insta Baron? Because you are sacrificing some tempo doing this.
Yeah.
But it's very greedy play. But plays like this is going to carry you in solo queue because you get so much gold funneled for yourself that you can easily carry, right? So you should look to do it. And the
Yeah,
thing
I
is,
mean,
here they just can't do Nash. Like look
yeah,
at them,
yeah, for
they
sure.
just can't. So we just do this. We yoink a lot of gold. It's fine. They desperately try to do Nash because they're stupid, and then you counter it.
I mean, I should have flash here. Like, then it would be. I don't know what happened. Did Nash knock me or what?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Something is wrong with your stream, apparently.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
It's just my my Windows. It's my Windows. It should be fine now. But yeah, I mean, here I should have flashed, then it's like easier. Then I can play more aggro, but like I flashed on just before, so.
Yeah, like, and the thing is, like, sometimes flashing for kills in mid game can be really good because it's big shutdowns, or maybe they are the reason why you can't end or why you can't progress in the game, right? Like the next progression for you guys in this game is to get Nasher and Drake, right? So let's say they have something like a really fed Seraph or really fed AP Kog'Maw, right? They're gonna keep poking you and stop you from doing it. So if you see an angle to flash on them and kill them so you can get Nasher, that's worth.
Yeah.
But this Jace that you flashed on here, he is
like
completely
montage
worthless.
play. Yeah.
His minion, his solo laner and your higher level, that should explain enough, right?
Yep.
And you think that you should flash on him. So this is easy to fix. You just press tab and you just tell yourself who is worth to flash for, and
yep.
That's it.
And only an Nivea, pretty much.
Yeah. Because, yeah, this fight we could have played even better if we had flash. So our teammates are able to fight and we are not here. So let's just see if we messed something up, if that's why.
I mean, I should just insta-base, I guess, no?
Yeah, you should insta-base.
Yeah, I wanted to... I was, like, not sure what to buy, I guess.
Yeah. But that's, like, pretty much the only thing that we could have done different there.
Then it's, like, the flash on bot as well, which was bad. And, like, I mean, I think in a, like, competitive game, you can go 3 lanes with Nash, but I think in solo queue it's just more efficient to just play 2, because there's always somebody that's gonna get caught. So, like, to prevent that, I think it's better to just play 2, you know? But I'm just curious how to do that. Since I went top side, I guess we can just go top into mid, and Wukong goes mid too. And we just play with the Zoe.
I mean, I think that what you did turned out in the worst possible way. Zoe died and Wukong fucked up, and enemy still didn't win that trade. So I think it was really fine.
Okay.
I do agree though that like macro is harder to execute in solo queue, and you should be thinking twice about it. But there is no way when you guys are so ahead that enemy could actually like win. So I still think playing 3 lanes in this game was good, because it legit turned out the worst case. Like we'll get to it soon, right? Here when you do shit like this, you should always think twice. Like I think this was really weird what you're doing. You have no ulti and you're trying to like hold them 1v3.
Yeah, I could potentially like
just finish Drake ASAP. Because like Drake should already be dead. And if Drake is already dead right now, you guys are rotating to top.
Yeah,
see?
or we
Like,
can
imagine
just
now
bot play, right? Like we could also just be going bot with the wave that's coming.
Yeah, we could do that too. But now your teammates are doing Drake. And early game, the speed of which Drake is being taken doesn't matter that much, but now it matters a lot. Baron timer is ticking right now.
Yeah.
And if you look, right now, it should be push this, straight fucking dragon. Right now, if tier 2 is up, then yes, what you're doing now makes sense. You and Zoe can siege here and look to maybe get the turret, right?
Yeah, then it's boosted what we're doing.
Yes.
I don't understand.
There's no turret up. Just take Drake, push next wave, rotate to Wukong. Because you're trolling really hard here. And it's like, maybe you think tier 2 is up, right? But then you're again, why aren't you thinking here while you're walking back on the map? Like,
Yeah,
here,
I
use
mean,
your
for
fucking
sure,
brain,
like,
Crownie.
yeah, for sure here it's obvious that the best thing to do is to just go mid into bot if you want to do the fastest play, because the waves are the
Yeah.
closest there. And we
Like,
just
if we look at the
yeah.
map, right? This is the mid turret. So can we play here if our top laner has to play here? Right? That's a bit greedy in most cases, right?
Yeah.
So ideally, we want to try to get this turret now so that our top plays here and we play here, so we can rotate faster between. So just push mid, go Drake, go back to mid, push that wave, go to Wukong. And then it's GG.
Yeah, for sure. Like it has to be the fastest post like tempo plays, and the fastest is just to go insta on objective, right? Not like oink around. So yeah, for sure.
Because here's like, what do you think you're thinking here? If you think that tier 2 is up in mid. Because then you're not really thinking how to end the game. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why me and Zoe stayed here. I guess we were waiting for someone to show, and then, but we can't really go. I don't have ult, so I can't really go on them. So it's just bad. With ult, maybe we could 2v3, but without, we can't. And then we'd probably just go bot and push tier 2, and then base and rotate all the way top, and I would take camps later. But here everyone is like, we're all so split if you look at us on the map. Like everyone is on different recall timers, and yeah. It's just very like disjointed pretty much.
Yeah, but there's no way Zoe should die, and there's no way Wukong should die either.
Yeah.
But it happened, and since enemy wasn't able to end from it, it shows that this was still the right thing to do. Like, you're slow pushing right now, there's no way they can kill you because they're all in base. We see Galio's coming. Like, the only bad thing about this is if they have like champs like Nocturne or Rengar and stuff, they can easily come here and kill you. Because what's scary right now is you are isolated inside lane, but they don't have champs like this. They have Olaf, right? Like, they can't just magically come top and kill you.
I mean, their tempo is bad, yeah. So I'm safe.
So like,
for sure.
if you look at Jace's wave, he doesn't have Baron. You do. You are on like the same timer as Jace here, pretty much. So, like, I think this is really, really good. What we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, enemy here decides to just completely flip it while we have Baron and they don't. So I think that, like, sure, we can say, right, that playing 3 lanes in solo queue is bad, but even this here went as bad as it could. So we died while Ivern is also there. Wukong is all-inning Jace randomly.
Yeah, I mean,
and
they're all
still,
playing to aggro, yeah.
And still, enemy only got 1 turret bot. Right? So was it bad?
No, I mean, it was for sure the most optimal play, right? It's just that a lot of times that doesn't work in solo queue. But
it did
sure
work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying most people in solo queue would prefer just to base and look for fights, right? But
they would prefer that. And then some guy has dopamine kick and flashes in and dies, and fight goes bad and Baron is wasted. AKA what you did bot.
Yeah, I mean, for sure it was still good, I think, even though all of it went wrong. The only thing I wonder is I should probably just back after tier 3 because taking a hip is too risky. Or actually, I think it was fine because
it was fine. You just continued for no reason.
Yeah, we could, like, I think it was like 20% and we could just back or like just let the minions kill it. But then we went a bit too deep.
So like, you can just continue, you just take inhib and you just leave. Because they can't do anything to you.
I think we could just back now.
Yeah, you could. You could just leave as well if you want.
Yeah.
Leave. Look, see, you're never dead here.
Yeah.
You just chose to go like this. Like, what are you doing? You walked back in.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, yeah. It's really fucking boosted.
Like, just take what you came for and just leave.
Yeah.
And then it's fine.
Oh, I was very lucky that Olaf took it here for some reason.
So I want to see... So, yeah, I mean, here, this is just for fun play, right? Like, we can just look at the play.
Yeah, I mean, after...
The fight is good, Galio rotates. Fights like this are always going to be good when enemy runs into you and you have Galio.
I mean, now I can just, like, play it slower, pretty much.
Yeah, you just decide to flash him for fun, nothing else to say. So here is, like, important point, because this is It's gonna happen a lot. So you have big top wave, right?
Yes.
So tell me, if you're enemy team, how should you play now the next 1 minute?
Okay, so after Nash, you mean, right? So, okay, so
Yeah, your enemy team here.
you get Nash, you base, you wait for the guy top to catch, like you go mid top, and you wait for the guy top to catch the wave group, and then you enter bot side. But most people just
Yes.
enter insta.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
They enter instant. So now, how long till you have your next item?
A long time.
Okay. How long till you're 17?
Long.
So the 2 camps or whatever the fuck you can get in your jungle, is
Yeah,
it
they're
worth
useless.
the potential of catching them here?
No.
Because the thing is, we know somebody has to go here, right? Somebody has to. So here, you also have a bot wave. Somebody has to catch that eventually too on enemy team.
Yeah.
So you should now just run into their jungle. Through bot side is the best because it is way less likely that they
To
have
be
vision
warded.
and wards in bot side than they have here. And then just look for them. Just like sit here or something. And I guarantee Alistar will like solo face check or something like this.
Yeah, I mean they did it. They legit did it.
Yeah, they do it every game. Even in competitive, sometimes they do because they think they're just safe. Like they think they're safe here. And you can just catch so much like this. But instead, you just turned into your wolf camp. Like, sure, you get 10.3 CS per minute instead of 10.1, right? By going wolf. But see?
Yeah,
like, look, just go their jungle here. Through Wukong. Through Wukong. It's so free. It's so free. Nobody will ever let Lucian clear top here.
No, yeah, I mean, I was like, I was thinking of just going mid wave, but I think Ivan can defend it, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, they can't use this mid wave. If they go mid now, it's the same issue. They have Lucian here and they just die here. So we should just look for fight right now.
Yeah, I should be here earlier. Then.
Yeah, then it's just GG.
It's even easier.
Because now Lucian just got here, and Lucian should never be here in this fight. Because this fight should be happening as he's clearing top wave.
Oh, yeah, true.
And after that, we won.
Yep.
So yeah, we got really fed. So it may seem like a little bit of a weird game to review, but this game also shows how we could have ended better, played better with our lead, and how we could impact mid lane more too, because there was like 2 times where you could have run mid. One time where you didn't slow push, you just pushed and oinked.
And the second one was with after Drake, where
Drake,
I should be hovering mid, yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
If you do that, mid lane will be way easier. Then if you didn't throw those 2 deaths, that would have been better too.
Yep.
Make sense?
Yeah, of course.
All right, perfect. So I recorded as well the review. I'll upload it privately and send it to you when it's up. But you can have it saved and watch it and stuff, okay?
All right, sure. Sounds good.
All right. I need to go now, but
sure.
We'll do that.
Yeah, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, bro. Okay. Now, my brain has developed some extra wrinkles.